I'd like to say one very important nukuda of this parsha we see to be mechaber, the whole parsha in one Indian. In the beginning of the parsha we see that Yisro came, ma shmua shoma Yisro ubo. Yisro came along. Why did he come along? The whole world heard. Shomu amim yigozun. Yesh Kabolas Hatorah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu made the whole bria quiet. No birds, no chickens, no donkeys, no cats, no dogs, nothing. Everyone kept silent. Like going into the library. Someone walks to the library. Quiet, completely quiet. The whole nation was quiet. Everyone knew that as Kabolas Hatorah, that's what Zvochem says. They came to Bilam Orosho, they asked him, what's these koilos? What are these koilos? Hashem is giving the Torah to Am Yisrael. Everyone heard about this. Why only did Yisrael come? Why did everyone else say, it's Beseder Gomor, we don't have to come? Yisrael came along, and Yisrael heard Kabolas Hatorah, Mechemet Samolek. So, if there's Mechemet Samolek Kabolas Hatorah, Ki is Yamsov, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Yisrael was a comer, was a pope, Yisrael Galach. He came along, he said, I'm going to pension, I'm going home. Finished. And Asur Rav Steinman brings down that Yisrael was a Ish Emes, Ish Mevakshe Emes. He went to all the Getchkas in the world, all the Avodah Zorahs in the world. He went everywhere. He went this place and this place and this place. He saw all of its garbage. Until he said, Hashem Hu Elokim. Hashem Hu Elokim. I know a Yid in London, which was once a Goy from Australia. He told me, I asked him, why did you become Jewish? What happened to you? He speaks Yiddish. He's already Yid about 40 years already. It's a story going back about 40 years ago. I once asked him, tell me, why did you become Jewish? What happened there? Bidiyuk. I spoke to him in person. Mechubadik. He told me he had a question in the New Testament. He went to the Galach and he told the Galach, what's shots in this? The Galach told him what he had in his stomach. A day later, he came to the Galach, he said, but I can't understand, if this is like this, how does this? Galach said, you asked too many questions. I cannot answer you, go to the rabbi. He comes to the rabbi of Sydney in Australia, and the rabbi tells him, you're Goy, I can't explain you. If you be Jewish, I could explain you, but you're Goy, so I can't explain you. So the person looked in the library more and more, until he was in Makabal on himself, become Jewish, he was Mitgayeh, and he became Jewish. The Apostle brings down a Yirmiyahu Novi, the Apostle brings down like this. If someone wants to come Tachas Kamfi Ashchina, you have to bring the person Tachas Kamfi Ashchina. If a person says to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I want to become under your nation, you can't push them away. That's what the Apostle says, Yirmiyahu Chof Gimel. If someone says, I want to come under Tachas Kamfi Ashchina, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, a person must not put him away. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I'm HaKadosh Baruch Hu for everything, for the far ones, for the close ones. I'm HaKadosh Baruch Hu for every single thing over here. If someone wants to come Tachas Kamfi Ashchina, you have to let the person, that's HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Moshe Rabbeinu, if Yisrael wants to come Tachas Kamfi Ashchina, let him come. If a Yid, if a fire Yid, someone who's not so firm, wants to become closer, tell him the way. Yisrael was a Goy, and Avram became Moshe Rabbeinu. He came, he heard. Ki b'dover shezodu aleihem. Yisrael sat in the Pentagon of Egypt with Paroi, Eoiv, and Bilom. And he knew exactly all the gzeiros which Paro wanted to do on the Yiddish nation. And whatever Paro wanted to do, they did to Paro. He put the children in the water. Yitzis Mitzrayim, Kriyas Yamsuf, Odam, Sfadeya, Kinim, Oroiv, whatever they have a look in the Medrash, the beginning of Parsha Shmois, Vo'era, whatever the Egyptians did, the Mitzim did to Am Yisrael. He didn't let the women toivel. He didn't let them people have showers. They got animals, Kinim, Oroiv, Dever, all the animals died. He didn't let the Yidden eat anything. The Arba came and finished off everything. Each Makkah was Mido Keneged Mido. Yisro knew about it. And Ava became Yisro HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem Ulekim. Hashem stay with us. It's the same HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They want to go against Hashem. And Hashem did what he did over there. Ki bador shazodu aleihem. Yisro came. And Yisro was mitchazek. And Yisro came tachas kavei Shechina. From here we can see like this. Anyone which wants to come tachas kavei Shechina, you have to help him. You have to be mekaravim. That's number one. Number two, we see in the Parsha, we spoke about Kibbud Avim. Kibbud Avim, Kavod Esavicho Esemecho, the Gemara says in Kiddushin, it's one of the hardest mitzvahs in the Torah. Kibbud Avim is for always. Kibbud Avim is not like once when you're a child. Kibbud Avim is Kol HaChaim Shalanu. Rab Talfon used to take his hands, put his hands under his mother's feet, and he said, really, he's doing this big mitzvah. So he brings on Yushalmi, he says, whatever he did was only half of what Esav or Rosh did. Rabbi Shmuel's mother used to wash his feet and drink the water of Rabbi Shmuel. Rabbi Shmuel didn't want to do it, the Yushalmi brings down. They said, you have to do it. Your mother wants. You have to do it. You do in the times of the Chazon Ish, Reb Chaim Kanievsky brings down in one of his foim. Then the time the Chazon Ish, there was a Yid, which was Mavayish, his Abba. He was Metzai's father. After his father was Nifta, within a short time he also went. And people said that his father called him to Beit Sin Shamalo. Oilem is not Hefker. Kibbud Avim, we also spoke about. And the third thing which we spoke about in the Parsha was about just like a person goes on the stones, the coin goes on the stones to make a slant, not to make stairs, in order not to see the erva, in order not to be mevaish the stone. The same thing is over here. Don't be mevaish your friend. Love for your friend, the Gemara brings down. Even the Chaskel Levenstein brings down, in the name of the Rosh, love for your friend. Even kol dovo v'dovo. Al tevazeh shum dovo she'en lecha adam. שאין לו שעה ואין לך דבר שאין לו מקום. Don't be מבזה the Rosh says nothing. It doesn't say אל תבזה אדם. It says אל תבזה even דבר דומם, even a stone, even a tree, even a piece of wood, anything. Don't be מבזה, because everything has got a tachlis in the world. And I want to end and telling you like this. The Pasuk says in Sefania, if we see what goes on in the world, we shouldn't say Mikre Ba'alma. If we see that something goes on in the world, we shouldn't say it's got nothing to do with me. We shouldn't say that. Just like we see in Mitzrayim, Maise Yodai, Toivim Bayam, Vatem Oimim Shiro. The Malachei HaShores wanted to say Shiro. HaKadosh Baruch Hu told them, Maise Yodai, Toivim Bayam. Aber Mitzim o Shoim Gedolim. No, Maise Yodai, Toivim Bayam. Here should I give Shiro. Shvi Shel Pesach, we don't say Hallel Sholem. Maise Yodai, Toivim Bayam. First day Pesach, we say Hallel Sholem. Shvi Shel Pesach, we don't say Hallel Sholem. Why? Maise Yodai, Toivim Bayam. It's Maise Yodai. All these people which died in Turkey, Syria. What does the Pasuk say in Tzfanya? Chemidosai shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Mevi puranut arishei oidei kechovim. Kedei sheyishmu Yisrael v'yiro. In order that a Yid should see and take Musa, learn Musa. Shenem ikati goyim. Neshanu pinotam. Amati achtiri oisi tikri musa. Take Musa. Suddenly, earthquake. 1 second to the next. 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 people. No houses. 1 second to the next. Why? We don't know. But we have to learn Musa from this. And everything's together. The whole world is Tachas Kamfi Ashchina. Pashut HaShavua, Pashut Yisro, Kabolas Hatorah, Ben Odom Lechavera, Ben Odom Lemokoim. We have to be Makabal al Atzmeinu to be like the Yidua, brought on the Tzvom HaKdoshim, the Chizkuni, so the Tzvom HaKdoshim brings down, Chasam Sofer brings down. What is called Yirei Shomayim? Kudushur is boidik the person, Kisoi, Vekasoi, and also Kudushur is boidik each person, how he is, who the person is. Our whole Torah is based Ben Odom Lechaveroi, Ben Odom Lemokoim. Ben Odom Lemokoim, a person can say, better, of course, I keep Shabbos, I keep Stocker, I keep mitzvahs, I put on tefillin, I do what I can. I call Toy V'Yofeh. But the most important thing, Ben Odom Lechaveroi. Yom HaKippurim is not mechaper. If Ben Odom Lechaveroi, a person's a garnished and nothing. A person says, Ben Odom Lemokoim, of course, I give to Hashem what I can. Ben Odom Lechaveroi, I stand in him, I tread on him. It all goes together. Ben Odom Lechaveroi is Ben Odom Lemokoim. If a person is mevayish his friend, stands on him, is mevayish him, does something to him, pulls his beard or something, is mevayish him, Ben Odom Lechaveroi. The Gemara says, the Ritva brings down a humor. If a person says, I'm moichel, Ben Odom Lemokoim, Ben Odom is beseder, Ben Odom Lechaveroi, I'm not moichel him. So HaKadosh says, also Ben Odom Lemokoim, I'm not moichel you. It all goes together. Aseres HaDibros. We mekabel Torah this week Bezat Hashem. Shabbos Parshas Yisro is Aseres HaDibros. In the time of Arav Elyashiv, there was a Yid which was not well. He told him, come to the shul, stand next to the bima. Think that you are mekabel, you are standing next on Har Sinai now. Just like Har Sinai. Chol omroim es hakoiloi vesel apidim. Stand next to the bima. Think you makabel the Torah on yourself now in Har Sinai, just like in the Zman Kabolas Hatorah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu took away all the machelas. Also, just like we will hear Bezat Hashem this week, Kabolas Hatorah, all Malchus Shamayim, Kol makabel all Torah, Mavirim Menu, all Malchus, all Derech Eretz. We will all be Zoicha to have Kabolas Hatorah, to be gesund, to be happy, to be Kabel Shech Tzidkenu, Bimheira v'yomenu, Omen v'Omen.